Hi guys, this is Jen and I'm here to do the weekly reading for Capricorn for the week of May 20th. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, sun, moon, rising, if you're just cross watching because you maybe know a Capricorn, you're welcome to stay. If you're new here, again, my name is Jen. I give intuitive readings. If you're back again and you have subscribed, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. So we're just going to dive right in. Um, oh, that came out. And see what we have for you here. Give me 1 second. And again, this is for the week of May 20th, 2024. We get one more. One more, Spirit. One more. Those two jumped out. And I'm just going to get 3 more clarifiers here. Okay. So you have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of Earth energy. And it makes sense because you're an Earth sign, right, Capricorn? So let's see. Then you have the Death card, the Page of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. So straight off the back, I do sense there's an ending of some sort. Okay. There's an ending of some sort. I'm gonna be really real with you. It could be something that you regret. Okay. I'm feeling a lot of remorse over this. Loss of whatever this is. And if I need to, I'll get some clarifiers to really figure out what this is. But definitely a sense of loss and regret over whatever this new beginning is. Okay. And this is a major arcana. So this might be very prevalent right now. There's definitely the end of something. Could be questioning, if that was the right decision or not. Um, it also has to do with remaining optimistic, even though we handle things and we cope with things, we still do try to remain optimistic, because there still is these 2 cups behind here, even though these 3 fell and you might not be really focusing on the 2 cups that you have left. It still gives a sense of optimism, right? You still have 2 cups left, however way it goes. But it is the ending of something. Okay. This also has to do with transformation. I know the death card is very like, oh my God, it doesn't mean actual literal death. This is just the end of a cycle, okay? And this might be something that makes you really sad, depending on how you played a part in it, you might even feel a little remorseful or a little regret on this, okay? With the 2 of Pentacles here, this is about juggling multiple things at once, trying to make a choice, weighing your pros and cons here, okay? Then you have the Page of Wands. So you could be deciding on how to move forward now, okay? Wands are about, what you're doing with your life, creativity and action, okay? So this can have to do, I kind of get the feeling of like, now what? Okay, now what do I do? Okay, what direction do I go in? Okay, now that this is said and done, what do I have now? Okay, what do we do about this? And, Page of Wands has something to do with like a brand new idea. Now, this can also have to do with a child as well, because pages are the children of the suits. So for some of you, this can have to do with a child, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or just the energy of the card. But this is about self-discovery, okay? This is a visionary person and they're seeking ideas of inspiration, okay? This is like freedom and hands on. This person also is the life of the party. They're almost never embarrassed, open to adventure as well. So for some of you, you could be making a choice, and you could be going in it with like a brand new, a brand new spirit. Okay, you're open to adventure. For some of you, if this has to do with love, maybe you're feeling like, what do I do now? But you're still open to it. Okay, you're still open. You're open to self discovery. You're inspired because the Page of Wands is like the life of the party. So even though you feel like this 1 minute, you still kind of have that spark in you. Okay, and this is about deciding which direction do I move in now with optimism. Okay, because the Page of Wands is moving forward. Now, what's coming towards you, Eight of Pentacles, this is about hard work. Okay, working hard, whether it's at work, at home, just in general in your life. You're a hard worker. Okay, and Spirit wants you to know that you're almost there. You're putting on a lot of effort into something. With this Five of Swords here, I do feel like there's some discussions. Um, for some of you, because with this Eight of Pentacles and this Five of Swords, I feel like there is conflict going on around you. Maybe some I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like there's some fights and maybe some disagreements, but you really don't have anything to do with it because I don't see you in this energy. I think it's going on around you, and I think it's kind of like it's like this issue that's in your energy, but it's not regarding you. Okay, because I don't see you in the Five of Swords. I see you in the energy of it, but I don't see you a part of it. Okay, I kind of see you like over there doing your own thing. Um, you know, Give me 1 second. This can almost this can also be for some of you, whatever was lost here, it could, like, people could still be talking about it, people can even be angry about it, and you're kind of like over it. Okay, but I kind of feel like the gossip of it is still being talked about, and you're like oblivious to it. You're like, whatever, I'm over here doing my own thing. You guys can discuss that if you want. You guys can talk about that if you want. You can even fight about it if you want. I don't moved on from it. I'm working on something brand new here. I'm really working hard, and I don't have time for it. Okay, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling, because I don't see you in the I don't see you in the Five of Swords. But if you are, if you do happen to be in this Five of Swords energy, I do see you working hard to kind of reach a resolution. Okay, for some of you, if this has to do with work, um you could be working hard on something. The Lovers. Okay, so this might have to do with some sort of relationship or dynamic. Now, for some of you, this could be that your child is having issues in his relationship. Um, and it's like coming to you as a parent, and you're kind of like, well, son, daughter, I really don't know, what to do. And maybe you feel sad about this. Okay, maybe a child of yours, or maybe someone that you consider a child, someone that's younger than you, maybe they are going through something, and you feel bad about it, and maybe you guys are trying to juggle, new ideas. Okay, that's one possibility for some of you. Let me see here. Get one more clarifier. The Chariot. Okay, yeah. So the Chariot is someone who kind of like it is kind of like that adult teen who kind of moves from the nest and is kind of like on his own. This also has to do with travel as well. Or it could just be you, moving forward with something. Now, if this has to do with love and you guys maybe feel remorseful or feel regret or feel like things, ended in a way that didn't feel so good and you guys are juggling, what do we do now? Do we go with, do we go in this with a brand new, fresh, mindset? And you guys are really working hard on it to move forward. Okay, with the lovers, it does have to do with love. If this has to do with love, but it could be any dynamic, and you guys are deciding to move forward, with a sense of balance, with control as well, control over your emotions, control over the dynamic now. Okay, it's like it didn't work here. For some of you, it can even be changing the environment. Like, you know what, maybe we have to get out of this environment. Maybe this environment is toxic. Maybe the people in this environment is toxic and we have to move. So for some of you, you could have moved to a different state, moved to a different home, just kind of trying to change the environment to see if it can change the dynamic of the relationship, and you're really working hard on it. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Work Your Light oracle deck here just to close this out. Let's see what we have here for Capricorn. But that's what I see for the week of May 20th. So definitely starting off feeling some remorse, maybe even some sadness, with some optimism over some sort of loss, juggling, what do you do now? What are my options now? Going into it with a lot of optimism, um, and really with a sense of self-discovery, okay? Um, being very hands-on and also trying not to let it get to you. Okay, for some of you it could have to do with a child, that maybe lost something, ended something, and you're feeling bad about it. But you guys, whatever the case may be, you're working hard, to move forward. I definitely get that. Whether this is your dynamic, even with this Five of Swords here, even with all this fighting going on or whatever it is, you guys are working hard to move forward or even try to move away from it, to try to shift that energy. You have here, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Okay, so share your voice. Yeah, so for some of you, if this is something that someone else is going through, and you might be kind of like in the background listening to it. If this has to do with a child going through something, you can offer some advice, maybe even hold them accountable. If it's something that they're remorseful about or they regret, maybe they did something, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to go ahead and read from the book, Come Out of the Cave, Persecution and Expression. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. So when you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you, okay? So if any of these messages resonated in any way, shape, or form, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Capricorn, take care. Bye.